effectiveness. According to Oxford Dictionary, effectiveness can be defined as a degree in which something is successfully producing a desirable result. What is exclusive breastfeeding? Exclusive breastfeeding can be defined as feeding of babies and young children with milk from their mother's breast for the first 6 months without any additional food or liquid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir? I am, sir. Okay. Sorry. So, exclusive breastfeeding can be defined as feeding of babies and young children with milk from their mother's. Okay. Can you see me now, sir? Okay. Exclusive breastfeeding can be defined as the feeding of babies and young children with the milk from their mother's breast only for at least the first 6 months without any additional food or water. My research title: Effectiveness of Exclusive Breastfeeding in the Development of Under 5 Age Children. The study was conducted in Gwagwa Area Council of Abuja Metropolis, and the sample was drawn for Gwagwa Area Council Abuja. My case of studies. My case of studies, one is to identify the breastfeeding method practiced by nursing mothers in Abuja Metropolis. Number two is to determine the mother's knowledge on the effectiveness of exclusive breastfeeding on their under 5 age children in Abuja Metropolis. And number three is to identify the challenges that mothers faces on the exclusive breastfeeding for their under 5 age children in Abuja. And the last but not the least is to identify the benefits of exclusive breastfeeding to their under 5 age children in Abuja Metropolis. Statement of problem. The World Health Organization has estimated that over 1 million children die every year as a result of childhood illness and poor feeding practice. The mortality rate in Nigeria is rising as a result of insufficient attention and breastfeeding practice by our nursing mothers. After 2 years, breast milk should be supplemented more and more with solid food and liquid as the body produces less prolactin and less milk to feed the baby. Abstract or sudden weaning should be avoided as both the mother and the child needs time to perform some biochemical and psychological adjustment. Why did I choose this topic? I choose this topic because it enlightens and educates our young mothers in various ways. Number one, it empowers the mothers. Exclusive breastfeeding empowers the mothers to take charge of their children's health care and well-being. Number two, it makes them know the importance of exclusive breastfeeding, which provide the perfect nutrients such as vitamin, mineral, proteins, carbohydrates, and fat and oil, and also to boost the immune system and development of their young children and infants. Exclusive breastfeeding also reduces the risk of diarrhea and pneumonia and other illness in infants. And also, number five, it also promotes the development of bonding in the sense that skin to skin contact with mother and child during breastfeeding promotes a strong mother and child bonds. And number six, it is convenient and cost efficient. It is not expensive and cannot be bought in the market. What are the factors? What are the factors that affect exclusive breastfeeding? Number one is family and social support. When a family or a husband or father cannot provide adequate food for the mother to eat, this is a great factor that affects exclusive breastfeeding. Number two, lack of knowledge. When you don't have knowledge of exclusive breastfeeding, it's a great factor that affects exclusive breastfeeding. Number three is lactation problem. When the breast cannot produce enough breast milk for the child, this is a great factor against exclusive breastfeeding. And the last but not the least are cultural and social norms. What are cultural and social norms? They are the unwritten rules and values that beliefs and beliefs that shapes a society's attitude towards breastfeeding. What are the type of exclusive breastfeeding method in Abuja? Practice here in Abuja. Number one, we have full-time exclusive breastfeeding. These are the breastfeeding whereby practice where a child is breastfed for the first 6 months without any additional food or water. And we have early exclusive breastfeeding. These are the kind of practice where the child is fed for the first few weeks, and then other food and liquids, other solid food and liquids are introduced. And the third type of exclusive breastfeeding method practice here in Abuja is exclusive pumping, which when breast milk is being expressed as in squeezed in a container. But these are the kind of breastfeed methods seen by our working class ladies here in Abuja, where they extract their milk on a container and give to their nanny to administer to their baby or give their child when needed. And the last but not the least are the adoptive breastfeeding. The adoptive breastfeeding is when a mother adopts a child and induces herself in order to lactate. And this method can be done through hormonal treatment and breast stimulation and other methods. What are the advantages of exclusive breastfeeding? Number one, it provides nutrients for the growth. It reduces the risk of diarrhea from 11% to 15%, and it reduces the risk of pneumonia from 15 to 23%. It also reduces the risk of malaria from 22 to 23%. It enhances and boosts the immune system and the development of the brain and the high IQ score. It also lowers the risk of chronic disease in later life. It saves family money from formula and reduces healthcare expenditure. It increases productivity and work days for mothers, supports economical growth and development. Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Go ahead. Okay. In summary, there are three phases of breast milk. Number one are the colostrum. The colostrum are the breast milk administered to a baby from 0 age to 5 days. It is known as the first milk. It is thick, yellowish, and sticky. It is rich in antibodies and proteins and vitamins. It helps to protect the newborn baby from infections and diseases. It lowers the sugar. It is low in sugar, fat, and high in calories. It is produced in low amounts, about 1 to 2 ounce per feeding. And the second one is the transition milk. The transition milk it changes from colostrum to mature milk. Yes, sir.
What are the methods used to get your information, and what are your recommendations?
Okay, sir. My recommendation is that nursing mothers should be encouraged by child care centers on the adjustment of breastfeeding practice to suit their works, schedules, and to eliminate other constraints facing during their exclusive breastfeeding. And also, healthcare agencies and stakeholders should organize frequent seminars and workshops for educated mothers to create awareness and practice of exclusive breastfeeding. And also let them raise awareness about the benefits of exclusive breastfeeding using mass media such as television, radios, magazines, and etc. for encouraging this practice. And also they should increase the funding of all programs that support breastfeeding. Another recommendation I will want is that let the Minister of Public Health and Sanitation to review the efficiency and implementation of breastfeeding in the health facilities where large percentage of mothers receive breastfeeding information from the health facilities. And also the Minister of Public Health and Sanitation should give the correct knowledge on breastfeeding issue, particularly the health benefits of exclusive breastfeeding. Effectiveness of exclusive.
Let me ask if other panelists has a question for you. Please, Ms. Sedna, Dr. Clement, Registrar, is there anyone that have question for Improve Faith? If not,
I can hear you clearly.
say, how do you look at working mothers in these 6 months you are that it should be given that baby should be given 6 months breastfeeding?
How I see the mothers.
How will the working mothers, working class mothers,
Okay. How will the working mothers be able to cope with the breastfeeding? Is that the question, sir? That was why I said that nursing mothers should be encouraged by child centers on the adjustment of the breastfeeding pattern to suit their work schedules and to eliminate other constraints facing them during exclusive breastfeeding, in the sense that as a working mothers they should create a space for them, such as bankers or other people, to that their work or their manager should create a space for them where they can be able to take an excuse to feed their baby when needed.
before Bernard comes in, is Grace Michael there?
You see, they call this girl. I don't finish.